Today is Agism Awareness Day, which aims to shift attitudes around older age and older people. My next guest is the Managing Director of a not-for-profit organisation who help Victorians have the opportunity to live their best life, remaining independent and well in their own home, while staying connected to services and interaction with the community. Online is Dr. Danny Davis, Managing Director of Link Community and Transport. Dr. Davis, good evening.
Good evening to you and to your
tell us about Linked.
Link, so it's Link, not linked. Linked is the word. No, that's fine. Link is been around for 40 years, helping people, get their mobility happening as they get challenges as they get older. People are no longer able to walk as far. They may not be able to drive. We're all on a sliding scale, and everybody's at a different point in that scale. And we try to keep people able to do everything they should be able to, have equity of access to what's out there in community, to medical services, to family, as the challenges get bigger.
So what a fantastic service. But are there people who are in that age group who are reluctant to sort of reach out and take advantage of something like this?
Absolutely. That's definitely part of the thing. I think people are, as they get older, first of all, often they get a bit fearful. So a lot of the people who engage with us are a little bit fearful of public transport, a little bit fearful of taxis. And we really want to overcome that and give them a safe, specific service that understands their needs so they stay connected, so they stay active. The more active people are, the happier they are, the healthier they are, and they can avoid, a downward spiral of having medical needs that they don't meet. So we try and keep people active.
Do some of these people lose confidence, and do they feel like people see them as a bit of an inconvenience in certain scenarios?
I think there's a lot of that as people get older. The interactions that they get, it's their own well-being and their own capacity, but it's also what they get fed back to them. Really undermines their confidence in a lot of ways, and that it's not good for them. It's not good for their ability to stay active and to stay healthy.
Now, Tom Elliott, who hosts our Drive program, I've heard him speak about he believes, and he's only in his early 50s, I'm in my 60s, but he believes that often younger people will sort of almost ignore someone who's his age. I have never experienced it, Danny, ever. And it's interesting how different people have different experiences.
No, absolutely. And I think particularly older women, but men of an age as well, do get that feeling of being a bit invisible. And they kind of feel, a thing that's commonly reported is that they feel their world's shrinking around them. They have fewer options. They're not noticed. They're not welcome to just participate. They're not seen as active participants. And we really want to, help people do their best and be their best and have their best lives.
See, I haven't experienced that at all. I'd love to hear from listeners whether they have or whether they're like me. 133693. Why is Agism Awareness Day so important?
Absolutely. So the only way that you're going to change it is by people having more of an awareness of it and taking that extra step to not treat people as they're invisible, but reach out, smile, be friendly, offer a helping hand. It's all about the type of society and the type of community that we want to create. And that's on a very personal level, and the more we can make people aware that, a helping hand and a smiling face is going to help somebody else through their whole day.
It's an interesting thing, but maybe all of us, whether we're getting on or maybe all generations need to be made aware of the needs of other generations. Maybe this is a reciprocal thing where we need to sort of think about the issues that face maybe teenagers and people in their early 20s, those who are just bought their first house. Maybe we all need to have a bit of a think about, the needs of others.
Absolutely. And you want to create a more caring society where people look after each other, and the longer we can hold on to that and the more we can promote that, the better it is. But there are some specific things that do affect older people. And I think it is important to call them out because there are different. Certainly there are trends in society where some of the caring that we might have seen 20, 30, 40 years ago is not there and as present. But one of the things that we like to talk about is the kind of systemic things that work against older people, and they're kind of a bit hidden, and really we should be not only removing them but reversing them and providing the support there to help older people continue to do their best as we get older, to stay active in early retirement, keep active, keep fit, keep independent, keep at home. The last thing we want is for people to be in institutions. It's not good for them, and it's not good for the economy, and it's not good for anyone. So if we can support people in community, we're going to have a better society all around.
What's the Link website, just in case people want to find out more?
lct.org.au.
lct.org.au. Great to have you on the program.
My pleasure.
Dr. Danny Davis, Managing Director, Link Community and Transport. 133 693, your calls. Joe?